Welcome back, Face Sports fans. Well, after our Jays swept the Detroit Tigers, they now head out to Kansas City to face the Royals in a 3-game series. So let's sim the first 2 games before we get into Game 3. And for Game 1, Jays win 4-1. For the Jays bats, the score of 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 walk, and struck out 6 times. Verlaine and Guerrero get the RBIs. Verlaine and Jimenez get the stolen bases. Gosman gets the win. Hoffman gets the save. As a team to give up 1 run on 6 hits, 2 walks, and strike out 10. And for Game 2, Jays lose, ending their win streak at 6 games. The score of 5-4. For the Jays bats, the score of 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 walk, and strike out 8 times. Guerrero, Santander, Pavin Smith get the RBIs. Mason Wing gets a stolen base. And for the pitching, Garrett Cole gets the loss. And as a team, they give up 5 runs on 9 hits, 3 walks, strike out 5. So for Game 3, it's the rubber match. The Jays send Bowden Francis to the mound to go up against Seth Lugo. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals. And this is the rubber match.
And these games can really shape your season, Boo. You always want to come through and have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and today's starter, Seth Lugo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time, and an easy out to start the game. So up next for Toronto, Lawrence Butler. And here comes.
Butler. Ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
The first baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Waters squeezes it, and that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and starting this one, Bowden Francis. What do we need to know here?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Garcia on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and the count is even, 2-2.
2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And he won around. Just enough that time. To short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. Hammered, took the extra bases. 1 runs in. Around third. He's in there. And they lead by 2.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Popped up. Guerrero sizing this one up, brings it in, and that is the third out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and now for the Jays, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a huge home run. What a blast. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. This one in the air. Garcia makes the play. 1 away. Next to hit, David Fry.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And there's 2 away. Vic Caratini at the plate.
The catcher, Victor Caratini.
Next offering is fouled back. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 8, the designated hitter.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Pavin Smith. Fought off foul.
Finish him.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Drew
Royals,
Waters stands
the right
in.
fielder, Drew
Waters
Waters.
matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a ground ball. Win. To first. One up, one down. Here's Story
Batting in,
now.
the designated hitter, Trevor Story.
One down, base is empty. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Dairon Blanco, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. And we're back on to the third inning. And now for the Jays, Mason Wynn. Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Andres Jimenez. Here's the 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line drive.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Squirts away a little bit.
Full count.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
The left fielder,
Anthony Santander at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. Ripped on a line. And that's the third out. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia. That one fouled off, 2-2. And there's a ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Second baseman,
Jonathan India at the plate. Runner takes off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one just misses. It's 2-2. Garcia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, Boo, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Pickoff throw. Garcia back on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, safe. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Gets a piece and stays alive. To third, Fry. And Witt is out. And here's the catcher, Salvador
number
Perez.
13.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Man on second, 2 down. Strike 3 on the foul tip. Back here at Kauffman Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short, Witt. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
The third baseman, number 6, David.
Now here is
Fry.
David Fry. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Home run number 5 on the season, and now they're out in front. It's 3-2. Victor Caratini next up for the Blue Jays. And that misses. And that's ball 2.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting.
And now the DH, Peyton Smith. Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Shortstop
Mason Wynn next up for the Blue Jays. Smith, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. And that's a little bit high, and it's a full count.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. That one's in there, and it's 1-2. Two on, 1 out. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Pitch in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. One runs in. Runner around third. Across is the runner from first. And they're up by 3.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And this is inside.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's good.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And a swing and a miss.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Drew Waters. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Trevor Story now.
Trevor Story.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. And they'll do it again. That to right. Butler towards the line. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Taylor Clark.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Anthony Santander digs in now.
Anthony Santander.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Full count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. That's down and in.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Line drive, and out number 1 on the ground. David Fry. Next up for the Blue Jays. One down, base is empty. Inside. And now 3-1. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up. Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
The catcher, Victor.
And at first,
Caratini.
here's the Toronto catcher, Victor Caratini. Runner on the move. High fly ball, right field. Waters in position, puts it away for the out. 2 down. And next for Toronto, Pavin Smith.
Hitter, Pavin
Fry off of first with 2 away. And a breaking ball misses outside. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Finish him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lede sizes this one up. And that is that.
pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Jimmy Garcia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Stepping in, Tyrone Blanco.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
That one down the line, and foul ball. That one ripped. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Jonathan India.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes.
The batter, number 7.
Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. 2 outs. On the ground right side. What a stop from his knees. The throw. What a play to end the inning.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Royals.
and they make a change to start the
Number
6th.
61.
The new pitcher, Angel Serpa. Mason Wynn now at the plate.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Pulls that one foul.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then be...
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So the lineup flips over. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Wynn gets his lead at first with nobody out. Now that's smacked to right center. And that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
The right fielder, number 4, Lawrence.
So runners at the corners,
Butler.
nobody out. And now for the Jays, Lawrence Butler.
Runner, yes,
Here's the pitch, runner on the go. And a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Just a slow ground ball this time. Whips it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1. Belsingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. The other way, hauls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive
The
that
left
finds a
fielder,
glove,
number
but you
25,
will get some high
Anthony
fives. You know, when you make great
Santander.
contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And he can't come up with it. Coming around third is Jimenez. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and
Now
picks
back,
up an
the center
RBI. Got the top of the ball a
fielder,
little bit, but not much. That was hit
Varsho.
pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now at the plate, Dalton Varsho. That's in there, and it's 1-2. Two runs across in the inning, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hit on the ground to short. Witt. They take the force out, and that is that. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Now
up
it'll be the
for the
cleanup hitter for the
Royals.
Royals.
The catcher,
Salvador Perez.
Perez.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That's out to center field. And there's one down. Vinny Pasquantino
baseman,
steps in
number
for the
9,
Royals.
Vinny
One out, base is empty. Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Oh, he gloves it. Nicely done for the out.
The center fielder, number
Move to
33.
his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
This is J.J. Bleday. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one way outside. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
That one to first.
That's a foul ball.
And that's just foul. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pavin
And now
Smith.
Pavin Smith. Falling behind 2-1.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much
they hand the ball over to a new arm, Sam Long.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
73.
Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 on with 1 out. Mason Wynn, the next to hit. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next to the
Andres
Blue Jays,
Jimenez
the second
next up for the Blue Jays.
Jimenez.
Caratini at second. Smith on at first with 2 down. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Drew Waters. On the ground to third. The throw to first, out. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting.
Here's Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
The left fielder, number 44.
And next up for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Jays, Lawrence Butler. That one the other way. Witt over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bleday sizing this one up and makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. Now here is Anthony Santander. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now pitching for
new pitcher on now, Zach Jackson.
Number 61.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Back to the top of the order, Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Garcia.
Just missed.
Well, these Royals looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts it away for the out. At the plate, Jonathan India. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
Off the mark there. Now 2-2. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits
Now
through the
batting,
infield. He just kind of
shortstop,
rolled over on it a
Bobby
little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. That
No,
misses
that's
the
the ball.
zone, and it's 2-1. And that's outside. India leads off first with one away. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Coming home. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Salvi steps into the box now. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit in the air left field. Santander hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch
The
away
first
and wasn't
baseman,
able to stay
number
close.
9, Vinny.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Next
Ball
pitch
2.
is outside. Runner at
2-1.
second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was setting off speed
2
there.
strikes.
Next
Full
offering
count.
upstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, left side. Santander settles underneath it. That is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, James
Now
McArthur.
pitching for
Well, they
the
need someone to
Royals,
stop the bleeding and keep the
Number
score right
66.
where it is. Seems like a
Yay.
tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
Arthur.
Dalton
Leading
Varsho
off the
getting
front,
ready to
the
hit.
center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
And that
Ball
one a
3.
little bit high.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
David Fry
third baseman,
next up for the Blue
David
Jays.
Fry.
1 down, base is empty. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
He was all
Now
over
batting,
that one. Wasn't
catcher,
able to elevate
Victor
that one, but he sure hit it
Garcia.
hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Just missed. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. And a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, patience and
Up next
discipline
for the
paid
Blue
off
Jays,
right there
the
as he got
designated
into an
hitter,
advantage count.
David
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting.
Pasquantino. They get 1, Play it home.
Safe,
He's
he's good.
safe. And it's now a 6-run lead. Now it's the shortstop,
batter,
Mason
number 1.
Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man,
1-2.
that was pretty gross right there.
And the
2-2.
1-2 misses to even the count. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. Caratini on at second with 2 down.
Full count.
India over to first in time. And that is that.
Is this redemption for my soul? Oh, ground to explore.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to
50.
start the bottom of the ninth. Chris Bubich.
Bubik.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And now the center
Leading up
fielder,
for the
J.J.
Royals,
Bleday.
the center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Drew Waters. In the air, right field, Butler sizes this one up, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their
Now
final
batting,
out.
the
So here's the
designated hitter,
Royals DH, Trevor Story.
Story.
The next
Ball.
pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground, out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take this one in a blowout.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
And that's another series win for the Jays. Let's have a look at the box score. So the Jays bat scored 9 runs on 13 hits, 3 walks, and strike out 7 times. Santander, Davis, Fry get the home runs. Butler, Santander, Smith, and Fry get the RBIs. Garcia gets the win. And as a team, they give up 3 runs on 7 hits, 0 walks, and strikeout 9. And with the series win, Jays' record improves to 19-18, and they're tied for first place in the American League East, and tied for the 3rd wildcard spot. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game. Jays head to Houston for a 3-game series against the Astros.